Why?
The reaction time is appalling.
Sean and I have this ongoing thing, who's better, Elise or Eze, and so far I'm winning.
Black boots on, leave the socks alone, shave your head, and have a mentality of a serial killer.
CDM, the Declan Rice.
100%. Actually can defend.
Welcome back to 48 Hours Football. In this video, we are going to be going through this week's goals. As always, every week we do. Sean and I. Sean, are you ready?
Of course.
Who's up first?
Manchester City versus Sheffield United.
It is City Sheffield, and only 2 goals, both Man City. Shocker. I'm surprised there weren't more. But guess what, Sean?
What?
Guess who's not on my list today?
Where's Foderingham?
West Foderingham was not on the list. Finally. Celebration, celebration. I want fireworks. Finally, there's someone else to blame for a Sheffield goal.
I mean, he still let me in.
I mean, yeah, but he's not at fault. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for me. First goal, Rodri. Who have you got it for?
I've gone for Vinicius Souza.
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 I've gone for Souza as well. Why?
He gets drawn in by the City attacker and then just gets dinked by Rodri.
Well, he does fall over, which isn't ideal when he wins possession. So he drops to his bum. And then, yeah, all she wrote, Man City only need you to be one man down, and that's it. Pretty much done. So goal number 2, though. I'm not sure if we agree on this one. Alvarez gets this as an easy goal, but for me, it's Slimane.
For me, it's Jayden Bogle.
Okay, well, Slimane, for me, has forgotten his run to follow Foden. He's marking Foden. Foden whips around, little screen, and then Foden gets off this little cheeky pass. Why have you said Bogle?
He got nutmegged by a 16-year-old in the Premier League. That's embarrassing.
Well, you mean Oscar Bob?
Oscar Bob nutmegged
Oscar Bob's
the
doing
fella.
great. Best name in the Premier League.
He nutmegged Jayden Bogle, whose legs are wide,
Bob.
separated.
Bob.
His legs are far apart.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, get in the comments. Who do you think? For me, getting nutmegged's part and parcel of being a defender, but you've got to track your man's run. You can't let Phil Foden in.
You got to deny nutmegs. Luton versus Chelsea.
Luton versus Chelsea.
We did a watch along,
We did,
so the what's he doings are in there.
but they're also here as well. So first goal for me, this is Palmer with this absolute beauty of a... for me, it's Kabore. It's got to be.
Yeah, he passed it to him. Talk about making it easy.
We don't mind those.
It's my job.
Great
What
finish
the
for
hell?
Palmer. We're not really going to stress on it. Kabore, unlucky. You just got to boot it instead of passing it out from the back when you've got Palmer just sat there waiting on a game back from suspension.
Had the game in the palm of his hand.
Goal number 2 is Madueke, masterclass. Absolutely smashes it past the goalkeeper. No deflection here. Sean, who have you got?
Kaminsky.
You're blaming the keeper.
Fella's weak at his nib.
Can't have that.
The defenders can't do anything.
You couldn't have saved that even if his whole body was stood behind
Yeah,
that ball.
but if he was better, he could have. So it's him, for me. The defenders could do nothing about it.
No, I'm giving this to Amari Bell. I'm sorry. He's just backing up. You love doing this. Backing up. You can't do that. He's just got munched. And then Madueke's just gone, all right, you're going to keep backing up and smash it in your corner.
Yeah, but it's the edge of the box.
The box. He's at the edge of the 6-yard box.
He's got space to back up.
He's at the edge of the 6-yard box.
And then Madueke just shoots. Like, you don't see shots from there normally.
Comments. 6-yard box he scored that from.
Nah, it's further out than that.
3-0.
Kaminsky back to back.
We were very happy. You're going Kaminsky again.
He got pieced up by Palmer.
Osho got pieced up.
If the keeper gets dribbled past...
Osho got
it's the
sold the
keeper.
dummy. You can see needs to be doing the defending there and sit on the line, not just run past the goal.
Kaminsky realised Armstrong might as well not be in goal. And decided to be...
Well, we couldn't keep our clean sheet.
Didn't need to, mate.
Barkley completely unmarked. Very tense at the end. The watch along was not fun. Link will be somewhere in the description or around my head. And yeah, for me, Madueke.
Madueke for me as well.
First man, got to get up there.
He missed the clearance header.
Yeah,
He's just underneath it. I think it's a bit of mistiming from him.
maybe.
Like, just mistimed the jump and then...
It's just a great cross.
It's
It's
Barkley's
borderline no fault, but Madueke's got to get his nut on it. And then Adebayo making us all tense, all very, very tense stuff at the back here. For me, this is Thiago Silva. Hate to say it.
For me, this was Colwell.
Really?
He didn't deal with the ball in.
Oh,
Morris had it too easy.
You're taking a Kerry approach. Okay, fine.
I mean, the cross in, the dude's 11 foot tall.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
the first head is well saved. I think we've done well there. And then the rebound is just...
Yeah, I think Silva's getting drawn in a bit too much to the goalkeeper, and he's gone to header it away, but he's just been too shy of it. And Adebayo, lucky, but goal's a goal. 3-2 Chelsea. Come on. Now we can do Wolves Everton, Sean.
Wolves up. The first goal, scrappy, but who's at fault for UConn?
Tarkovsky for me.
So, kicked it out of Pickford's hands.
We like to see it. Kicked it straight out of Pickford's hands, and as much as you hate Pickford, you're not going to give Pickford that one.
Well, he can't do much if his own defenders just booted him in the hands.
Yeah, fair enough. We're not really going to dwell on it. Tarkovsky, let your keeper hold it. But I'm going to double up on Tarkovsky here, Sean.
Really?
I'm going for 2 Tarkovsky
Wow.
as well.
I gave this one to Michael Keane.
Well, I'm saying Tarkovsky didn't stick with his man, so you've got to stick with your man. He's in the middle of the box. You've got to be able to clear it. You'll see here.
For me, it was Keane. He was just too slow and weak for Hwang.
Yeah.
Like Hwang got in behind, and then there wasn't a world where Keane caught up with him.
Fair enough. I think you're going a bit earlier than I am on this one, which is no
I
problem.
went for the square.
Yeah, you can go square across. I mean, equally, but I mean, stopping it there is probably slightly easier, or at least making him hesitate.
If he was a bit faster, he could have done something to him, but he couldn't even affect his mindset.
But I took on a Sean attitude here, and I had to go Tarkowski double because we like a double. Last week was double central, so we just had to have a hat tip to last. What's he doing?
Is it Tarkowski again for you?
No, I'm going to let you have this one. How is this centre back so unmarked?
Well, he's unmarked, but he is less than a millimetre onside.
Yeah, I know that.
It's very lucky from Dawson, but I'm giving it Pickford.
Why?
The reaction time is appalling.
Yeah, well, because he thinks he's offside. He's doing the classic, like, looking around,
but
pausing.
play to the whistle, you know?
Do you know what? I'm going to agree with Sean here, and I'm going to give him that because Pickford is a much more professional keeper than that. And if I disagree with Sean, his head's probably going to explode.
He had ages to get to that ball.
Crystal Palace, Brentford. Brentford opening up early, scoring-wise. Couldn't keep Eze and Elise out. Sean and I have this ongoing thing, who's better, Elise or Eze, and so far I'm winning because Elise, raw. The guy is just on fire.
Eze controls the game.
Elise scores all the goals.
Just scores tap-ins. You know, the first goal for me, Tyreek Mitchell. He's just too slow.
I have Tyreek Mitchell here as well. Yeah, he's just the scoop pass back, the little heel. Love that. You'll see that here. And then you've got Mitchell's just again. It's this again second week. Kerry had this as well the other day. And what's he doing when he stepped in? I think he's a little bit slow on the reaction time.
He doesn't put a foot in to block the cross. He's just run it.
Yeah, he's just trying to put pressure on.
It's like, okay, but you're not close enough to him to be able to put him off with your presence. So you've got to put a foot in. And I think if he attempts to block it, like Wan-Bissaka would, he would block it.
He's got to summon his inner Gilchrist and just throw his whole body at it.
And put the black boots on, leave the socks alone, shave your head, and have a mentality of a serial killer.
And then Elise thinking he's Erling Haaland, trying to score what should be a header with the highest boot.
I mean, not trying to score. He did score.
He did score, didn't he?
That's a Sean goal, that is.
Yeah, that's a hamstring tear goal.
I scored one with you there.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that. Yeah. It's not on film though, so it doesn't count.
Everyone thought I'd missed.
Who's this for you? This first goal for Palace?
The first goal for Palace is Godos.
Godos. Yeah, it's got to be Godos. Yeah, 100% agree. He's got to mark his man. He's just watching at this point.
Forgot.
Yeah, he's just like, oh no. Chelsea did the same thing, and we let Eze in, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Eze for us, and yeah, got bullied.
Godos be there like.
Second goal, Eze, trying to make it a bit more tense between Olise and Eze. Great goal.
Yeah.
I've got this down as Pinnock.
It's just on the wrong side of Eze. Puts him onto his weaker foot. But you know, it's Eze, so he's world class on both feet.
I think it's just the class of these two players. We said at the beginning of the season, if you saw any of those videos, that Elise and Eze are dangerous as a pairing, and they're going to combine so many times, almost as like an in little competition between them, who can score the most.
I mean, I think only about 6 people saw those videos at the start of the year.
No, we don't mind. Those 6 people, we love you.
They're all me.
You're our real 6.
They were all me.
They're all you.
Carl, your favourite player's back on the list.
Yeah, I know. And he thinks he's Eden Hazard.
He's playing centre mid though.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. He's playing centre mid, striker, right wing, play anywhere. He can score against anyone.
Matthias Jensen
You've given this to Jensen.
passes it straight to Schlupp.
I see.
The attack.
No, I've given this one to Collins. Collins is with Elise the whole way, but I've had to give it to him because he's just done nothing. He's just gone and then he's just used him as a shield against all the other defenders. That's rookie manoeuvre.
For me, this is Jensen. He passes the ball to Jeffrey Schlupp. I think
I'll
it's
concede.
Jeffrey Schlupp.
I will concede because if you're passing it out, you've got to do better than that.
And then, obviously, Schlupp plays one pass, then Elise gets the ball.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair.
Okay, well, you went back further than me. I'll give you that.
Villa versus Burnley.
Villa versus
Battle of
Burnley.
Burnley.
Clanboy.
We hit those bastards.
If only
in
we could
Clanboy.
3-way with West Ham.
First goal for me is no fault, but you have a different opinion.
I do have a different opinion.
Yep.
I have a different opinion because this is deflected. You can't really see it that clearly, but you guys will because I'm going to put it on here. It is deflected off of Delcroix. So Bailey with a smash, thinking he's prime Madueke from the same day, pretty much. And it's gone straight in top bins because it's bounced off of the calf of Delcroix. So for me, if you deflect it in your own net, whoops.
Go do some like calf press.
No, because then it deflects even more top bins.
Bigger calf block.
No, bigger calf mean bigger deflection.
Bigger calf, whole calf, bot goal.
So I'm doing it with the equaliser for Burnley. Sean, who are you saying?
I've gone with Moreno.
Moreno.
Alberto Moreno.
I've gone with Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah.
What have you done that for?
He tried to track his run.
No, Moreno
couldn't keep up with him.
Moreno lost O'Shea from the free kick. O'Shea heads it back across.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, so you're saying because he's unmarked and he gets an easy
He's
header across.
100% on mark. He could have shot and scored.
I'll concede that one.
Good. Bastard. And now the next one for me is O'Shea.
Really? I've gone Berg.
know.
How are we so different here?
O'Shea sold the game to Watkins. He tried to track him, and then just got nutmegged. And if you get nutmegged in your own box, for me, with the square ball across.
Oh, I see. You're going for the square across. See, I'm going Sam Berg because he doesn't track the man. Again, I'm going all marking pretty much for this game because it was just all over the place from Burnley.
But,
And Villa took advantage of it.
Yeah. Fair.
But they did manage to equalise again.
It's a repeat offender for me.
Is it? Who is
Alberto
it?
Moreno.
Yeah, Bernie Moreno for pace. I've got it down as Moreno as well. Foster, great goal.
Outpaced, outstrengthed.
Yeah, and Moreno wasn't even on the ball. Like, this was just all your pace, everything you've got available, and Foster just had everything.
The look on his face as well when he's getting outpaced and outstrengthed he's like, oh my God, what's happening to me? The last goal for me is Ramsey.
Can't give a
Pretty
pen.
simple. He's given a penalty. away.
Even a pen. This is a new thing that players have somehow got into their game where they'll sort of run in the way of someone clearing the ball so they get kicked.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've got better shin guards since I was playing, but that would hurt so much. It's not worth it.
There's more passion.
Passion
more
merchants.
passion.
Passion merchants. Well in Villa. Can't argue.
Second in the league.
Are they second now? Outrageous.
3 points off top.
Didn't know that. Okay, Man United, Forest, and how 10 still got a job is perplexing. But we move forward. We don't insist the managers get sacked here at 48 hours.
Okay.
Forest got the first goal, Sean. Surprisingly, against
Nicholas Dominguez.
Dominguez. Decent goal.
What a goal. I'm still ashamed they swapped him for Remo Roller. He was a banger.
Looks like the investment's paying off. But a fault for me here, it's McTominay.
Same for me. He's too ready to attack. He's going forwards when they're defending.
Yeah, he keeps pulling himself out of position, so keen to go up forward. I think with this recent goal spree he got a little while back, he just wanted more and more in order to keep scoring. But yeah, he keeps forgetting that his role also includes defending. And he leaves the middle so open. And yeah, that goal is big. Again, 24 foot. Damn. They did, however, the Turner special.
Matt Turner. His middle name's
Again.
Chaos.
Oh, honestly, the guy was like, we have to win to redeem him. And he got his redemption, luckily, but he just passes this ball out and then it's just played in, round, back in.
If he's not washing Gibbs White's boots, something seriously wrong has happened. Because his career's over.
There has to be some sort of like kiss-arsery there because that was some shithousery from the back.
He did make up for it, saving Eriksen's shot late on.
Yeah, he did.
But again, that's kind of straight at him.
Yeah, but
And
what he
when-
saved, he saved the win.
Yeah.
Like, that was it. So they still would have got a point. But
Garnacho, man. What a slot coming in out of nowhere. And again, for me, McTominay,
you're giving this to McTominay?
yeah, dude is 40 yards out of position.
You're not giving this to Fernandes?
No, he's
for the dummy?
The dummy, it makes sense because he should have just shot and none of this would have happened.
So I have to give it to Fernandes there.
That
That is
is-
far back, I'll give you that. But how?
McTominay is the CDM.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be where the shot is taken from.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's a striker, and there's no hope for him to get back.
He was I see what you're saying because here you can see that he's basically doing like 3/4 pace to get back, but this ball's already like in shooting to the halfway line.
Double to try and get
He
back.
could try, but he'd fall over.
If that was Michael Carrick 10 years ago,
Yeah.
dude's back.
Yeah, maybe. Another upset. Top
Is
six.
it an upset?
Of course it is. Arsenal should be beating Fulham all day. I have it down that Arsenal are one of the biggest teams in Europe at the moment, and they are falling apart. What is going on there?
They're not even top 20 in Europe. At the
What's going on at Arsenal, Sean?
Arteta,
Oh, no, I don't have it.
Martinelli, Declan Rice.
They're just getting unlucky. Declan Rice played really well in this game. One of the only ones. They opened the scoring early with Saka, and I have this down as no fault.
I have this as Tosin
How?
playing him on side.
Oh, playing him on
Back
side.
foot. It's unlucky.
Or playing Saka on side.
Yeah, the defensive
Okay.
awareness is lacking
Yeah.
because his shape is all off.
I will give you that, actually, because if one says no fault, one says there is a fault, we really much have to concede because he's right. However, Saka is really lucky, and the goalkeeper's really unlucky.
Yeah, it's a lack of defensive awareness.
Yeah.
Tosin, in my opinion. You've got to make sure that you're not the only one stood backwards
Hmm.
because there's obviously the two next to him are forwards.
Yeah.
Saka gets behind them and Tosin plays them on
So
side.
decent communication would have solved that and stopped that.
Yeah.
Didn't stop Fulham, though, because Willian masterclass whole game.
Ben White, drawn in for me. Drawn into Willian's run for some reason. Left his defensive post, left the entire left wing open.
So you're giving this to Ben White, again, earlier, so because the cross came in. I'm giving this to Kivior because he couldn't cut this pass out. He seemed to slide in, as you'll see here, and then not really try and flick it away, just couldn't reach. And then this is essentially a tap-in for Fulham.
So you're giving it to
Jimenez,
Kivior because
mwah.
he's a bit short. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm giving it to him because he couldn't reach.
Because he's not tall enough.
You take that as you wish. Did you see the build-up? Did you see this goal, the build-up for this goal?
No, I just saw the highlights.
Because Gabriel and Decordova-Reid were almost fighting. The camera was on those two at the beginning of this goal, and Decordova-Reid was getting like pushed over. He sort of like snuck under him, very clever, and Gabriel sort of Tomiyasu, and then Decordova-Reid smashed it in. I was like, that's the best poetry I've ever seen. So it's between Gabriel and Tomiyasu. I've given it Tomiyasu, get out of the way.
It's neither of them for me.
Who is it?
Declan doesn't deal with João Palhinha's header. The first ball in, and then it's Palhinha and Rice dealing with it, and Rice is just grabbing Palhinha.
Right.
He's not defending the ball.
Okay. So Rice is distracted, defensive awareness.
It's not distraction. He's looking at the ball.
No, he just doesn't get
He's
to
just
it.
holding Palhinha. You can't jump if you're holding someone.
True.
And then
I'm sorry, when it comes back in, Gabriel flicks it. If Tomiyasu doesn't deflect it back into the way of DDC, he's not getting it.
yeah, but I mean, if Rice deals with it earlier, it's got. If he's not just trying to grab onto a better CDM.
I'm definitely not backing down from that. For me, it's Tomiyasu or Gabriel. Get in the comments to see what you guys think.
You didn't hear what I said, but it's fine.
What did you say?
If he wasn't grabbing a better CDM than him.
A better CDM than Declan Rice. Paulinho.
100%. Actually can defend.
Nottingham game for this week because West Ham obviously was scoreless, so nothing for us to really report. World class from Areola.
Best keeper in the league. Best keeper in the league.
Tottenham, 3-1 win.
Neto up first for me.
Neto, definitely.
Hospital pass.
Easy. Yeah, hospital pass. Easy.
That was a case of I'll just kick it forwards and hope for the best.
Yeah, no, it's too easily intercepted, and Tottenham are form's not been amazing the last couple of games, but I mean they're going to score that all day. He's summoning his inner Matt Turner. Can't do that now. Come on, get it up your lines or get it to the sides. You don't want to play those hospital passes down the middle.
Second goal for me is the Ukrainian Zabiani.
You're going Zabiani. I'm going Smith.
He gets sat on by Richarlison.
No, it's got to be Smith for me.
Just sat. Zabiani pulls Richarlison down, ref
Yep.
plays advantage, and then doesn't get up.
Yeah, he doesn't get up because Smith is supposed to be able to keep up with Son
Smith's the
and
right.
can't.
Smith's the right back. He's way out of position anyway.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
trying his best.
If you're going to try your best, make sure you catch up with him.
Nah, he's not that player. Like, that's not Adam Smith. Adam Smith isn't good enough to do that. Zabiani shouldn't get sucked into Richarlison, and then the hold-up play of Richarlison this game was world-class for no reason.
Yes, Richarlison is slowly finding form, and he
He's
scores
never
in this
been
game
this
too.
good.
Yeah, well, at least he stopped his super celebration, so we can get behind him a little bit. Aarons has to cut out this cross for me.
Playing like Danny.
Yeah, like Danny Aarons.
Wear the goggles.
Sean, you'd lose against him in a YouTube boxing fight.
A boxing fight.
Yeah.
I'd kill him.
No, Danny Aarons beats you.
I'd flatline him.
Danny Aarons beats you.
Dude's not breathing. 2 rounds, gone.
But yeah, Aarons has to cut out this pass. I agree. Richarlison is already way away from his man. There's nothing the other guy can do. But he does try. But again, too short. Can't get to it.
He is a country mile off of Brennan Johnson.
Yeah.
And Brennan Johnson is way faster than him.
Yeah.
So you're in a losing predicament.
Great signing for Spurs from Forest.
And then the final goal.
This one's all yours, man.
Eric Dyer. What are you doing?
What have you done?
He's done absolutely nothing, mate. He's just walked. Ball's come to him. You can see the fella's poor touch of control.
Yep.
It's awful. The ball is then 3 yards away from that man who's
Yeah.
made the touch. Dyer could walk to the ball. He continues to walk off the pitch, and then the ball gets played in and it's goal.
Yeah, I know. Eric Dyer is an old man. He's ready to retire, bless him. But
Go
he's...
play at Luton.
Yeah, we think it's in another video we've got coming up. Every team needs somebody who we'd recommend. Me, Sean and Kerry get through to that. So that'll be posting up soon. So stay tuned. Subscribe, hit that notification bell for those. But yeah, Eric Dyer, man, what you doing?
What have you done?
You cost your team. Only cost them 1 goal. Come on, 1 goal. Doesn't matter.
When you're 3-0 up.
They still won. Ange won't be moaning. Like, Dyer, don't do that again or I won't play you.
Liverpool, Newcastle.
The final game. How are ya?
The Salah masterclass.
Roller coaster. Salah masterclass, yeah. Missed his first pen.
Dude showed off.
Didn't need it though, did he? Signed off to go to the AFCON very nicely. First half, both teams, 1 goal each denied, 0-0 at half time, and then 6 in the last 45 minutes. Talk about a second half bonanza. What a way to sign off. What a game to leave for the last as well. Come on. Let's get behind this. Let's burn through these, Sean.
Let's burn through these, you say?
I do say let's burn through these. Do you know why I say burn through these?
Why?
Because Dan Burn.
Yeah, he needed to win the ball.
Why are you 80 yards off position?
He needed to, it's a counter-attack.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
why. But he's the last man back and he's over there. Doesn't need to be over there.
Doesn't trust Livramento at
The
all.
whole defence is back by the time they start playing the ball across.
Mhm.
And if he won this ball, great challenge. Well done, Dan Burn.
Yeah.
He didn't win the ball. And then the ball is played to the most wide open right winger in Darwin Nunez I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What is going on?
As well.
I know he can't finish.
But he can assist.
He could get wiped out on the goal line and it wouldn't be given as a red for denial of a goal scoring opportunity.
Because they know it's Nunes.
Yeah, like there's 10 yards around him and there's not.
Nope.
And he's done well for not going, oh, I'm a striker, I'll shoot.
Yeah.
When Salah's wide open, because if he does shoot and miss, Salah might take his head.
Klopp's probably been hitting him with his hat in training. Do not shoot. Do not shoot. Do not shoot.
Yeah.
Pass.
You're a winger now.
You're the new Trent.
Yeah. What?
He gave you his hair.
And then Salah just taps it in.
Yep.
First of many.
First of many.
150 league goals for Salah, that one.
Not bad.
Dude is...
Not bad. He's cooking. He's going to catch up to the best of them. Unless he goes to Saudi at the end of the year.
He's got 2 years left, max.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Newcastle equalised, though. They did not let up on Liverpool for 1 minute with Isak. Who have you got for this one?
Trent.
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
You can't let him through like that.
Stop pretending to be a right back, okay? Just go and sit in midfield.
We know you're a CAM. Get up there, or a right wing. No more right back for you.
You are centre mid David Beckham.
Yeah.
Let it happen. Ignore Klopp and just sit there the whole game.
That's it.
Eventually, he'll put someone else right back.
Let him buy Dumfries, and then you go in the middle. Okay?
Or João Mario.
Anyone. Just not you.
He's at it again.
He's at it again.
Dan Burn.
He's at it again.
Salah's looking
Yeah,
like-
he's twisted him up. Dan Burn, we love you. However, Mo Salah is far too skilled. You're too big. Legs too long.
Speak for yourself.
I'm
I don't
speaking
love
for
Dan
myself. That's fine. You don't need to. I do. But again, Mo Salah just twisted you up, my man. Tornado in a trailer park. Sharknado 4. Dan Burn edition. Can't do that.
Burnado. Best I came up with. Cool.
One of your favourites, Sean.
One of my boys.
At fault for here.
One
yeah.
of my boys.
Went to school with him.
Spent a lot of time with this boy.
Yeah. Went to school with Livermento.
Yeah,
But
I did.
he's made his way onto our list.
It's got to get in front of that run.
He's got to get in front of that run.
Gakpo, again, wide open in front of the goal.
Miss kick. How unlucky with Newcastle. They got a weak pen against them.
Not weak.
It's weak. Poe fluffed it in.
I mean, it's a bad first touch.
He's been
but
playing too much with Nunes.
First touch on target, straight in the goal.
That's it. And a bounce.
Dubravka dove just
Dubravka has to get to it.
the wrong way.
But yeah, no, I agree, Livermento. What are you doing?
What have you done?
Got to keep that run, man. You're doing so well at Newcastle at the moment. Keep that improvement going. And now you're sitting on the right-hand side where Trippier goes. He did have a slightly better game than he usually does. But in a game that intense in that stadium, well, I can only imagine. 3-2. Newcastle trying to make it a tense game again.
I feel bad for Jota
Why?
because he's a very small man.
He's a part-time ladder now.
And there's a 6'4"
Yep.
Dutch man with a clean shaved head
Yep.
jumping at you at full speed.
He got Sventon bombed.
Sventon Bomb Man. Yeah. Sventon Bomb Man.
Hey, boss man.
Something like
Don't
that.
jump on Jota, please.
Dude crushed him.
He did crush him. Was straight over him. He was fully leant over him like
Yeah.
Free Willy.
Oh, looked at the ball and went, I'm not getting. And then Botman came out of nowhere and he went, okay.
As far as Jota was concerned, there was an eclipse occurring.
But it's ridiculous. I feel bad for him, but it is his fault. He should have done more to block the header.
Completely agree.
Just, I don't know, maybe dive.
Doesn't matter though, Sean, does it? Because 3-2 turned into 4-2.
He took my advice. I don't know, Jean. Maybe dive.
He did dive, didn't he?
No, it's not a dive. He gets elbowed.
Just. It's this. I don't know how the referee saw it. The referee must have thought it was hands, and then the VAR are looking at it, and it's the elbow just clipping his boot.
Yeah, but it
And
hits
it's
his,
so
it
unlucky.
hits his left foot into the ground,
Yeah.
which makes sense why
He kept running for
when
about
his
2
right
hours.
foot lands, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then his left foot's coming back around, but it's at the wrong angle to
Yeah.
land. So he's still dragging his foot along.
It did look like a dive.
But then when you actually, watch it and what VAR's for,
Mm-hmm.
it is a pen. Ref got it right. Well done, Anthony Taylor.
And that's it for this week's What's He Doing, guys. If you feel like you disagree, get in the comments. Tell us what you think. Who's at fault? Who's your team? Who do you think you need to get rid of in this January window? Who do you think you need to sign to save your skins, keep you in the league, or get you in that European top? Okay, Sean?
What's he done? That's usually my thing. If you like the video, like the video.
And if you want to subscribe to the channel, pound that subscribe button.